Xavier Gilbert remains at the helm of the Reggae Girlz as their head coach for the next upcoming games. Big questions, big questions. What does that mean for the World Cup squad? Are we going to see an integration? Are we going to see the same players that represented us in the two games against both Guatemala and Panama? Or we might see some changes. Some big questions, some really big questions. Anyways, before I get into the details, before I read the article from the Jamaica Football Federation, I'd really appreciate if you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're here for the first time. This one is quite interesting, so let's see what's going to happen for this one. So big up yourself, people. Big up all our subscribers, all of the people. Big up yourself, all our subscribers, and big up on yourself. I'm supposed to do a membership video. No, that membership video, man. Think me I go do it, you know. Big up on yourself, people. Let's jump straight into it. Alright. Where's the article? Let's get to the article. Here is it, people. As Fabrizio Romano would say, here we go. The Jamaica Football Federation, JFF, is pleased to announce that Xavier Gilbert will continue as head coach for the two upcoming senior women's national team games. First on November the 29th, then when Jamaica will host Panama, and on December the 3rd when Jamaica will play in Guatemala. Now, this one is quite interesting. Let's continue. It doesn't stop there. Let's read it. The JFF commends Xavier and the senior Reggae Girlz for the recent performance. Should be there. For the recent performance against Panama and Guatemala, and is grateful for their response to the call to represent the Jamaica and the JFF with such sterling performances. We look forward to the upcoming games that will be coming up. Now, I'm gonna play something that I want you guys to hear. This was actually in a post-match interview by, I think it was Swatman. Yeah, by Swatman. She was the one who did it in the interview. So let me see if I can find it. Where is it? Just a small clip. So I want you guys to listen. Here we go.
Ladies first, okay. Coach first.
Listen it.
And
unfortunately, we didn't walk over with them.
alright. Ladies first, okay. Coach
Point for Jamaica.
Why does that take so long, man? Oh yeah, here is it.
it's been a minute.
Here's the question. My apologies. I don't know why it takes so long. Let's go.
Question from Marlo. You ended the game with the captain's armband. It's been a minute since you played for Jamaica. What was it like being back on the park for Jamaica?
It's always an honor to be home and play for Jamaica and wear this jersey. It's even a more amazing honor to end the game as a captain. So I'm very happy to be back and enjoyed my time.
I know everybody's avoiding the politics, but was it difficult for you to come out and play given the circumstances surrounding the team?
Alright, so that is the question. Was it difficult for you to come out and play given the circumstances surrounding the Reggae Girlz and la-da-dee, la-da-da? We all know what's the aspects going on. Want you to listen to her answer. This answer is very, very important, people. I want you to listen to her answer. Listen keenly.
Definitely not difficult at all. I think as a professional, anytime my name is called to play for the national team, I'm more than happy to represent, and I love my country, and it wasn't a difficult decision at all.
People, let me just rewind it just so you can hear again.
Is avoiding the politics, but
You know?
surrounding the team.
Definitely not difficult at all. I think as a professional, anytime my name is called to play for the national team, I'm more than happy to represent, and I love my country, and it wasn't a difficult decision at all.
Alright, so it wasn't difficult for her to come and play despite all the issues that's happening, whenever her name is called, she will be here to represent. That is what Marlon. She says she loves her country and she wants to play for her country, and she's doing it from the heart. Now, take that with what you want. Take that how you will. Believe what you want. Believe what you will. Digest that how you want. Digest that how you will. So we won't touch any further than that one. All right. So big aspect. We all know that Xavier Gilbert standing position for the last 2 games. We know the situation surrounding Lauren Donaldson. Last time out, Lauren Donaldson, they just did not have any conversation. Lauren Donaldson walk his way, the JFF walk his way, and walk their way, and that the relationship just end right there. A big aspect is a lot of persons are saying that, even someone, I'm having a discussion with someone, they're saying that why didn't the JFF had someone in place already? But the truth is, even if they had someone in place already, negotiations are not done overnight or 2-3 days. Negotiations are something that takes time. Coaches have to be vetted. Background checks have to be done. A lot of things have to put in place before some of these coaches can come. And sometimes these coaches themselves cannot, even when the agreement is in place, the coaches cannot make a move until maybe sometimes they have little factors. Maybe they are dealing with something. They have something sorting out. So these things are things that are really relevant. Now, so that's one of the that's one of the things. A lot of person asking that why a coach should have been in place already. Remember, it's about 2 weeks now since Lauren Donaldson stepped down. There's a lot could be done in 2 weeks. Yes, I agree, but also these processes take a while. Do you want JFF to rush and just grab anyone they can get? Just go and grab someone because in the name of just getting in a coach? Fine, you're going to say that. A lot of people are going to say that they knew that they won't renew his contract prior to, so they should have been searching. And think about it, they said that they have interviewed quite a few persons already. So during that time period, they would have already been doing their background checks. Fine. It's a lie. Fine. I don't. I have to work with what is being told and what is being said. But at the end of the day, things are being put in place. Now, the next 2 games coming up now, I do believe that the next 2 games coming up now, we're going to see Xavier Gilbert still at the helm of the Reggae Girlz, which is now, that will be now a longer time period which you could get a coach started out. Now, the big question is, are they using these games, as I asked previously, are they using these games as maybe a test, just maybe a test to see if Xavier Gilbert is really ready to take full helm? So maybe that could be the case why they're extending his interim basis. Maybe that could be the case. I could be wrong and I could be 100% wrong. But maybe that's just my little insight, or maybe my way of looking at things. That these 4 games could be their way of just making assessment and having a more in-depth look on what Xavier Gilbert has to offer. Maybe they're saying that the two games them in short time span, all the situation that were happening in Panama, they didn't get to train in Panama, but still went out there and performed. Then now in Jamaica, they did put in a few training sessions. They got a result. Now, next up, maybe the assumption is that we might get more training sessions and maybe the result might turn around. Now, next up is the Reggae Girlz. What are the Reggae Girlz looking at right now? What's the situation with them? That's a whole different story. Are they looking at what's happening right now and say, all right, so things have really relatively calmed down now. Should I come back in? And if we don't see these players from the World Cup squad, should we be concerned? Who should we be? What should we be more concerned about? The fact that these girls haven't returned, or the fact that maybe they haven't received another call. So should we be concerned about these factors? So there's many ways to look at it and a lot of questions to ask. Crazy amount of questions to ask. The question I'm asking is, are these games a preparation game or a prep game to see if Xavier Gilbert is ready for the job? Are JFF really looking at Xavier Gilbert as the one to take over the helm? As someone mentioned, that coach right at this moment is head coach of Arnett Garden. That is his main role, head coach of Arnett Garden. Will he be able to do multifunction as head coach of 2 teams at once, especially 2 teams that demand result? I think that would be too much. I think that would be too much in my perspective. So maybe you'd have to relinquish one position. Being assistant now, nothing's wrong with that. But head coach role is totally different, people. You take on a lot more than just being an assistant. You take on a lot more. So, that's what the situation is at right now, people. Xavier Gilbert is the one who's going to take control of the girls for the next 2 upcoming games. Tell us what you think. Tell us what you think about the situation. Tell us how you feel about the situation. What's your ideal situation? What do you think was the best thing for JFF to do? Getting someone by maybe during that time period, or maybe someone is going to come at that period and maybe just going to come and oversee during that same time period while Xavier Gilbert is there. So we don't know. I don't know personally. So I'm hopeful that something has been put in place at this present moment so the program itself can be settled. We need that. We need a bit of stability right now. And we are all over the place, actually. We're really all over the place. So JFF need to sort that out. They need to sort that out. Because the fans, the players, we need some level of stability so we can relax our mind and look at the performance and assess the performance and move away from the background issues. We have consistently have background issues over and over again. So we want to move away from it. Anyways, people, big up on yourself. Tell us what you think in the comment section. Smash the like button. Do you think that Xavier Gilbert should remain as interim coach? Or you think that they are looking at Xavier Gilbert to replace or to step in as the head coach? What do you think, people? Tell us what your thoughts in the comment section. And tell us what you think how this whole situation went down. Let us know, people. Big up on yourself, people. MG Sports TV. Hit the like button, people. Hopefully you guys are doing good. Have a great day, people. And God bless. We're out. Boom.